Welcome to Bayes University, Abuja, Nigeria, with a legacy of excellence and a vision for nurturing future leaders. Bayes University is in a league of its own. We're all about our people, processes, and technology.
Bayes is one of the highly rated universities in Nigeria in terms of product quality standards.
We don't just produce graduates, but groom people into employers of labor.
And it has made us understand that learning is all about three things. We learn, we unlearn, and we relearn.
Bayes University Hospital offers a range of specialized services equipped with the latest technology, manned by a team of trusted professionals. And now, our vision extends beyond our walls with the Baba Ahmed University in Kano following our lead. Join us at Bayes University and invest in your future today.
Bayes University is the institution that you will get the best value for money education in Nigeria.
Bayes University. Learn to live.
Hello and welcome to all of viewers in Nigeria and around the world to meet the news here on Global Television. Coming to you live from Nigeria's capital, Abuja. I'm Edikan Michael. President Bola Tinubu earlier today arrived Dodan Barracks, the Eid ground, Ikoyi, Lagos, to observe 2 units, the Eid Kabir prayer. President Bola Tinubu attended the Eid Kabir prayer at the Dodan Barracks ground in the Obalans, Amazat, alongside the Chief of Staff, Femi Gbajabiamila, and the former Minister of Works, Babatunde Raji Fashola San, and other heads and associates. President Tinubu left Abuja to Lagos to celebrate this year's Eid Kabir celebration. As Muslims celebrate the Eid festival today, President Bola Tinubu, former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, and some state governors have congratulated them, urging them to imbibe, sacrifice, and pray for the national unity and peaceful coexistence of the country. The president congratulated the Muslims and prayed for Allah to accept their prayers and acts of devotion. The Department of State Services has advised Muslims in the country to be cautious while engaging in religious and social activities during the festive period. The service also urged them to observe all necessary personal security procedures. In a statement, the Director of Public Relations and Strategic Communication Department, Peter Afunaya, advised operators and patrons of malls, parks, and railway stations, among others, to ensure strict compliance with physical and other security measures required for public safety. Speaker of the House of Representatives Abbas Tajuddin has called on Nigerians to continue praying for their leaders and be supportive for a better Nigeria. He made this call in his congratulatory message to Muslims as they mark this year's Eid Kabir celebration. In a message signed by Special Advisor on Media and Publicity Musa Abdullahi, says the celebration is about total submission to higher authority, sacrifice, and charity. He urged Nigerians to imbibe these virtues in their daily lives. Speaker Abbas says the celebration has a major significance in the life of Muslims as it reminds the people of the supremacy of Allah and the importance of sacrifice. An Islamic cleric and lecturer at the Department of Religious, Lagos State University, Dr. Siddiq Uthman, has advised Muslim faithful to exercise restraint during the Salah celebration. The cleric said this is necessary considering the current economic situation in the country where the prices of rams and other necessities had soared. Uthman and all said Muslims must not indulge in lavish spending that exceeds their financial capacity. And now the founder and Grand Sheikh of the Muslims in Light Organization Center Nigeria, Dr. Rashid Akimbal, addressed the pressing economic hardship and the widespread frustration among Nigerians. He emphasized the need for adherence to divine guidance to alleviate the suffering of the masses. In his Eid message, he urged both leaders and citizens to turn to Allah for guidance to survive in hard times. Dr. Kimberly emphasized the importance of demonstrating love to fellow citizens and being consistent with Allah's provisions. Public health physicians have cautioned Nigerians not to allow the economic hardship to drive them into consuming the meat of sick animals, as they may contain infectious diseases that may jeopardize their health. The physician said meat from sick animals should be avoided irrespective of how cheap they may be. The expert further warned that meat from sick animals like ram and cow could lead to disease spread, including the transmission of the zoonotic diseases such as beef, tapeworm infections, and bovine tuberculosis and anthrax disease. The United Nations Children's Fund has stated that children under the age of 5 are particularly vulnerable to severe dehydrations and higher mortality rates during cholera outbreaks. A statement by the Chief of UNICEF Lagos Field Office, Celine, says addressing the challenges of cholera outbreak requires a deliberate focus of state policies to provide high-standard water and sanitation facilities, as well as strengthen healthcare systems are capable of responding to the demand in times of outbreaks. She added that the state should lead educational campaigns on cholera prevention to protect children and the population at large. The National Association of Nigerian Students told the federal government not to reverse its earlier ban on certificates obtained from universities in Togo, a Republic of Benin. NANS warned that the federal government against yielding to unnecessary pressure over this losing overdue policy, saying that doing contrary will only spell doom for the nation and bastardize its stance on qualitative education for its citizens. The student group made this call in a statement signed on Saturday by its National Senate clerk Abdul Yakin in Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital. Adonayo O. bemoaned calls for some Nigerians that the suspension placed by the federal government on certificates obtained from institutions in both West African countries should be lifted, argued that revising the suspension order as a result of such calls can only spell doom for the country. You're watching Midday News, coming to you live from Nigeria's capital, Abuja, on StarTimes Channel 276. Kindly follow us on all social media platforms using @Global TV NG and other handles shown on your screen. When Midday News returns, Palestinians in mourning as Muslim world marks the Eid celebration. These and all the stories coming right after this break. To stay with us.
For an insightful idea that takes the center stage and the conversation that gets beyond the headlines, to explore the lasting impact of political decisions, Big Talk got you covered. From policy debates to geopolitical insights, from thought-provoking discussions to actionable insight.
What is the real responsibility of government?
Big Talk delves deep into the heart of the matter. Join us weekdays on global televisions from 6:30 p.m. for a reverting journey into the heart of politics, where we dissect issues shaping our society.
With every government and introduction of new policies, businesses of all kinds and sizes seize the opportunity to evolve and redefine themselves. Business Point on Global Television is where we follow the money and put the facts and figures right in front of you. Watch Business Point every Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. as Kikelamo Okeri tracks all the latest developments across critical sectors. Business Point, this is business.
Are you ready to be entertained like never before? Get ready to dive into the latest and greatest entertainment news in lifestyle, music, movies, birthday celebration, and so much more, all on Entertainment Circle on Global Television. From the hottest red carpet event to exclusive interviews with your favorite stars, we've got you covered. Stay up to date with the latest trends and news from the entertainment world, all in one place. Tune in every Saturday by 1 p.m. with Chung and Emil Joseph on Global Television.
In an ever-busy world, the increasing challenge of keeping track of health matters can be extremely demanding. Follow the latest health tips and trends on Health Guide on Global Television on Tuesday at 3 p.m. Health Guide on Global Television. Put your health first.
Are you a food lover? Do you care about your health and nutrition? Are you interested in exploring the diverse culinary traditions from around the world? Then look no further. Introducing Lunch Global on Global Television, a show that takes you on a delicious journey through the world of food, nutrition, and diet. So, whether you're a seasoned foodie, a health enthusiast, or simply curious about the world of food, Lunch Global has something for everyone. Tune in Mondays to Fridays and let your taste bud take you on a journey of flavor, culture, and discovery on Lunch Global. Bon appetit!
Welcome back, and many thanks for staying with us. Now to foreign scene, Palestinians in Gaza Strip and the occupied West Bank are marking a somber Eid as the Israeli military continues its deadly attacks more than 8 months after the start of the war. In the besieged enclave, where more than 37,000 Palestinians have been killed, people gathered in the rubble of their neighborhoods to pray on Sunday. This is while the Israeli military is aggressively attacking western areas of Rafah as it advances towards its ground invasion of the southmost city and hitting areas across central Gaza. South Africa's parliamentarian has re-elected Cyril Ramaphosa as the country's president following a landmark coalition deal between the governing African National Congress, ANC, and the opposition parties. The new government of the National Unity combines Ramaphosa's ANC, the Centre-Right Democratic Alliance, and smaller parties. In his victory speech, Ramaphosa hailed the new coalition and said voters expected the leaders to act and to work together for the good of everyone in the country. Niger has stopped exporting oil to China through its pipeline to Benin's cause. The oil minister's Mohamed Mustafa Baku disclosed this, escalating an ongoing standoff between the West African neighbors. At the Agadim oil field in eastern Niger, Baka supervised the shutdown of a section of the 2,000 kilometers pipeline, which was meant to transport oil to China as part of $400 million agreement with China National Petroleum Corp, according to the Africa briefing. Relations between Niger and Benin have been tense since May, when Benin blocked crude exports through its port, insisting that Niger's junta reopen the border to Benin's goods and restore normal relations. And now to business. As Muslims nationwide prepare for the Salah celebration, there has been a surge in the purchases, which came with lamentations of the high cost of sacrificial animals and essential food items needed for the Salah celebration. This festive spirit is dampened by the concerns over the soaring prices of sacrificial animals and necessary ingredients. Many Muslims across the country are experiencing dismay at the high cost of rams of various sizes, as well as staples like tomatoes, peppers, and oil palm, which are crucial for feasts during this auspicious celebration. And now the Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Festus Keyamo, said the federal government has commenced the process of empowering Nigerian airlines to have direct access to international routes to the United States and the South American countries on March 20. Airpeace commenced Lagos London flight services, but during an interview, Keyamo said the government is putting plans in place for local airlines in the country to commence direct flight operations to both the United States and South America. And that's a package on Media News coming to you live from Nigeria's capital, Abuja. We're on StarTimes channel 276. Kindly follow us on all social media platforms using @GlobalTVNG and other handles now shown on the screen. I'm Adika Michael, many thanks for watching. See you again.